Hi everyone! This is absolutely hilarious that I am decorating for fall. Oh, kitten. Simply because it's like 10,000 degrees outside and I'm not sure it will ever cool down here in Austin, Texas, but I can't let the fall season go without decorating for it. So I'm doing this a little bit early. This is the end of August. September is next week, which is insane to me. But I did a quick budget fall haul, if you will. I only have a few fall decorations. I don't know how that's possible considering I'm obsessed with this kind of stuff, but I don't have a whole lot of stuff. So I took a trip to Hobby Lobby as well as Dollar General, which was kind of a disaster. However, I hear they have the cutest fall stuff this year. The two Dollar Generals that are anywhere near me here in Austin were completely ransacked, so I don't know if they just haven't gotten their stuff in yet, but I did find this really cute, blanket ladder that I think you guys will love. It was super cheap. And then my trip to Hobby Lobby was pretty successful. I just got a few things here and there because I don't want to blow the budget, and I don't think this needs to be super gaudy or tacky or overdone. So I'm doing just minimal decorating for fall. And yeah, stay tuned. Let's see what we can do. I think it's going to be cute and easy. Here we go. So the first place I went was Hobby Lobby because they never fail me. I even love to get accessories for my kitchen like this drying mat. They had a ton of cute stuff to decorate your kitchen with, and check out these goblets. Ugh. So many little pumpkins and little things you can decorate with. The options are limitless here. So I was sure to grab a couple of packs of these, and I'll show you what I do with them in just a little bit. I do usually buy natural pumpkins, but everyone could use a few fake pumpkins, so I grabbed a bag of those as well. Next up, I headed to the silk floral aisle and found a few stems that I could pull together to make a cute little arrangement in this little deer head that I have on my mantle, which you will see here in just a second. I just grabbed some really fall looking things, and I can't resist a good cotton ball being from Arkansas. We are the land of cotton, y'all. As I mentioned, Dollar General was pretty much gutted, but I did find this really cute blanket ladder that I did end up putting up in my house. It's not in this video, but it's a really cute option and it's only $18, so run out and grab yourself one. So once I got home, I got started outside. I made this doormat a couple months ago and it's definitely off center, but it works for my purposes. I got out my last year's fall wreath that I believe I got at Hobby Lobby as well, and I put that up. I also have this pumpkin for outdoors that I got at Hobby Lobby last year that I put up with my yard flag that I made. Disregard our scary flower beds. To get started inside, I did the easiest thing, which was just put down my fall drying mat and changed out my dish rags to fall dish rags. I went into my candle stash and found all the fall candles that I had already and pulled them out to use because scent is the quickest way to feeling like fall. So in the living room, I went ahead and pulled anything seasonal off of the mantle and got it ready to decorate for fall. I did a quick little cleanup and got everything situated and pulled out the stems that I found at Hobby Lobby to put in the little deer head that I mentioned earlier. I just started off by seeing what looked good together and pulling off little branches here and there, bending things, seeing how I could make it look nice in an arrangement, and then I went back and fluffed it up and perfected it a little bit. Now I pulled out those fake pumpkins that I picked up at Hobby Lobby and just decided to arrange a few on the mantle. Ooh. That is pumpkin spice. Holy moly, that's strong. I don't know how I feel about that. So there you go, a quick arrangement in the deer head, changing out one candle, adding a couple pumpkins, fall mantle, there you go. I have a basket of magazines that I store up So what I like to do whenever the seasons change is take out anything that's summer or spring related and put only fall magazines in so it feels super cozy. Now, I gotta find something to do with all these old magazines. I get a lot of magazines. Magazines are my favorite way to spend money. Love it. Now I got started in the entryway. I just gave the floors a nice sweep and put down my runner rug because it already looks like fall. I started cleaning off my bookshelves because they were super dusty and they had a lot of stuff that didn't belong up there. All right, I have a ton of books. As you can see, I've moved everything off the top of this. And this may be a total faux pas, but I have this cute little nativity set that we got in Mexico, I guess 2 years ago now, before COVID, that I keep out year-round because, as cheesy as it sounds, Jesus is my savior year-round, not just at Christmas time. And these little guys are not Christmas colors, so they're actually pretty fall looking. So I'm gonna try to find a place to put these in here to live, maybe down here where these guys are, rather than putting them up because I've left them out all year long. So I'm gonna try to redo this little bookcase. So here I got out some pumpkins that a friend of mine made for a craft show a few years ago. They're just made out of blocks of wood and they have little cute little wooden stems. So I put those up and just layered them with some photos of me and my husband and friends from our wedding. Then I used some leftovers from the deer and put them in a little vase and organized a few more pumpkins and lit one of those candles. So I made this fun little garland last year. Super easy to make. All you do is buy one of those little bags of pumpkins. And then I took a thick, heavy-duty needle and I threaded the pumpkins onto twine. And then I made these little tassels. So you can look up an easy tutorial to make tassels on YouTube. Super easy, super quick. This actually cost me probably $25, I think, by the time I bought all the pumpkins. But it's a super easy, versatile decoration, and I like to just put it right along my TV. I have this funny little pillow that I made last year. I got bored and painted this pumpkin, and I sewed together this little pillow. So I'm gonna put him on this chair. Like an easy, nice touch. For the easiest fall decor of all you need is some fall scented wax melts. I got this wax melter at Walmart, and I don't remember where I got these, but they smell amazing. They're caramel pecan. So I have these 2 bags of pumpkins and gourds that I'm gonna put inside of my cake holder. I also have my placemats that I made last year sometime. I just got placemats from IKEA and glued this fringe trim on, or ball trims. Let me know in the comments below if you'd like to see how to make these. It's pretty self-explanatory, but I could definitely do a video on it if you would like. So all I'm gonna do for these is open them up and put them under the cake dome.
Down and down, a trip and fall for her, she's pretty as can be. There's people to the left and right of me, but she is all I see.
This is just eucalyptus that I get at Trader Joe's. And we'll put it up here for a nice added touch. I also have a burlap table runner that I leave out on the table.
Excuse me, miss.
Now, can we just take a second to appreciate the organizing job that my awesome sister-in-law, Katie, helped me do this past weekend. I can find literally anything in my fridge and it's amazing. So, in honor of my new fridge, let's make a fall recipe. Let's make some butternut squash soup. This is just a bag full of cubed butternut squash that I cut up. It's about half of a large butternut squash. I took 3 apples out of my fridge, peeled and chopped them. You don't have to do any specific size because these are gonna get blended in the long run. Now all you're gonna do is put all of that cubed butternut squash onto a sheet pan along with the apples that you just chopped up. We're gonna put some olive oil, salt, and pepper on these guys and toss them well to coat them evenly.
Just for me. Pretty dress, oh pretty summer dress, she's pretty as can be. And now that pretty dress, that pretty summer dress, she wears it just for me. Oh, yes.
There you have it. Just try to spread them out pretty evenly on the sheet pan and pop them in a preheated 425-degree oven for about 25 minutes or until they are soft. Once your 25 minutes are up, pull these puppies out of the oven. Just make sure that they're tender and let them cool off a little bit just so you don't burn yourself. Next, I have chopped up a quarter of a white onion. I put in a teaspoon of garlic in some olive oil and just sauteed these until the onions were translucent and starting to get a little bit of color on them. Now just add in the butternut squash and apples along with about 4 cups of chicken stock. This is homemade chicken stock that I made this weekend. Boil these puppies till they're really tender, about 30 minutes, and then add that mixture to a blender to blend. Now be really careful when you're blending hot liquids in your blender. You need to make sure that you have a vent open on the top with a towel over it so you don't burn yourself. Now just add the pureed mixture back to the pot that you cooked it in before and take it back to the stove to add one more ingredient. This last ingredient is totally optional. However, I think it adds some really nice depth to the soup. I add about 2 large spoonfuls of sour cream to the mixture and just mix it until it's totally dissolved. So there you have it. That's a pretty easy way to decorate for fall without getting too overwhelmed. And I think you'll really like that recipe that I made. It's so good. I actually just ate it for lunch. It's been a couple weeks since I filmed this video. I'm just now getting a chance to sit down and edit it. So I hope you guys really enjoy it. And I hope that helps you figure out some easy ways to get set up for fall without just getting too overwhelmed by the whole thing or spending too much money. It doesn't have to be complicated to make your house look cute and get ready for this fun season that is officially underway now. We are now into September and things are starting to cool off a little bit. So here we go. Here's to a great fall. I look forward to seeing you guys next time here on the channel. Be sure to subscribe, like, and comment on this video if you enjoyed this content, and let me know what you're doing to get ready for fall. I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Happy fall, y'all.